Facebook. I know it's not Tuesday, but I wanted to hop on here real quick as I'm thinking about the fact it is Sunday, and of course now that Kendall is older and our schedule is a little disrupted at the moment as we are still trying to find a day program. But what it reminded me of was typically if we were getting ready for the week, that it was time for us to, reset or, get ready, set, go for whatever was coming up that week. So what I want you to think about right now is, special needs parents of autistic kids, check the folder, check the app, however that teacher is communicating with you. Check to see if there is anything going on this week. A lot of times we just kind of ignore activities that are going on in the building. It's a dress-up day, ice cream day, those kinds of things. And we miss them because we don't check the folders, and we just kind of feel like, oh, those things don't matter for our babies. They do. Our awesome babies want to participate as well. Kendall loved dress-up days. She loved dress-up days, whatever it was. If it was homecoming week, whatever the days were, we really and truly try to participate as much as possible. So if those things are happening this week, the only way you're going to know is if you check. So check that folder, check that app, see what's going on this week so that you can make sure that your awesome babies are participating in activities that are going on at school and not, just kind of being left out. Remember, they're students just like anybody else. So we want to make sure that we're checking the folders, we're checking the app, however the communication is coming out, the blog, whatever, to see what activities are going on this week, to make sure that we are prepared for whatever activity is going on this week. A lot of times I would hear parents say, oh, we didn't put him on his superhero t-shirt because I couldn't find it because it was last minute. But it really wasn't last minute. It was just you didn't check ahead of time. So check to see what's going on for the week. Also, if you do not have a routine for the week, today is Sunday. Let's start one. Decide what time is going to be bedtime tonight. What's the routine going to be? Is it going to be dinner and then bath time, then story time, then bedtime? If that's the way you're going to go, what time? What time? It's going to be so important. Start thinking about that. If you don't have a schedule, it's never too late to start a schedule. Today is Sunday. I promise you, yes, it's going to take some effort. Yes, you're going to have to remember to do this the same time. Hey, sister. But one of those things is going to pay off in the long run. I promise you. And I don't promise a whole lot, but work on that schedule. Our awesome babies love to know what's going to happen next, that predictability. We still operate with a schedule, and Kendall is 22 years old. We still have that routine of dinner time is 6 o'clock. We still have that routine of, give me a second. Oh, sorry. We still have that schedule of dinner time is 6 o'clock, and bath time is 9 o'clock, bedtime is 10 o'clock. And, I just really want everybody to understand, when she was so much younger, that's helped us out so much because we knew, even if she had a rough moment right before bedtime, that she was in bed and we had a moment to ourselves to sit and exhale. When you just kind of let them go all night, you don't have those things in place, it disrupts their night, which in turn then is probably going to disrupt their morning because they're going to be tired. So if you don't have a routine, it is Sunday. Decide right now what the routine is going to be, what time is going to be dinner time, what time is going to be bath time, and what time is going to be bedtime. Base that on the age of the child. Give yourself, room to exhale and not run around behind the child at 11 o'clock at night. It's going to take some work. Yes, it's not going to automatically happen. It's going to take time, but that means you've got to make sure you are sticking to that schedule yourself, that you are being mindful of the fact that, guess what? It is now 7 o'clock. It's time for bath time, and that's going to be the time for bath based on the age of the child. But it's Sunday. Let's use this time right now to reset, to get ready for this week. Check that folder, check that blog. I cannot stress that enough. I hated working in school and, seeing what kids would miss out on fun activities. And the parents would say, well, I didn't know anything about it till this morning. And that's because, you're not checking. So, our awesome babies may not be able to come home and tell you everything that's going on or something that's going on this Monday or this week is homecoming week. But that doesn't mean they don't want to participate. They may have tried to tell you in their own way, if, depending on their level of communication with you. But take the time, look and see what's going on this week. Check that folder, check that blog, however they're communicating. And just make sure you are aware of what's going on this week. Allow them to be active participants in school, being an active person. Don't just assume because they're going into a classroom with only, 3 or 4 other students that they're not, don't allow them to miss out on what's going on in the entire building. So check and see if it's homecoming week and it's Disney week, find that Disney t-shirt and have it ready to go. Take this time today to prep, to get ready, because our babies need that same, attention and that focus and that schedule every day. So if you don't have a schedule, get a schedule. And yes, I agree, sister. I mean, all children really need a schedule, but our awesome babies need it. They most definitely need it because it allows them to know what's going to happen next. It, settles them inside. It allows them to have that predictable next moment. I know that after I finish dinner, then it's going to be time for bath. I know then there's going to be time for bed. And it just allows them to relax. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick on this Sunday. And if you don't have a schedule, let's start. And check that folder or blog to make sure everything is happening. Anything happening this week that you are aware of and, your child is able to participate. Hey, I see you. Hello, Centuries. So we want to make sure we're doing those things and make it a great week. We're going to make it a great week by making sure we're planning for the week and not just letting the week happen for us. So let's plan as much as we possibly can. And one thing we can plan is our nighttime routine. So plan that nighttime routine and yes, check that folder, that blog, and see what is going on this week so that you don't feel like you're caught off guard, that your child wants to participate or the teacher's telling you about something that you know ahead of time. And make it a great one. Make it a great week this week.